My one word of advice for other CEOs is, in the turbulent times we're in, always look outside in. Because normally when you do strategy, at least let's say in the past, you talk about your organization, you think very much about what can we do. You really need to think outside in and start to also think more in a macro perspective. So not just what's happening with your company and with your industry, but also in the bigger environment around you, because that can impact heavily your company, either on the short term or the long term. So we live in basically what's called the VUCA world, volatility, uncertainty, ambiguity, complexity. And that's real. It's not just an acronym, it's real. What you see happening right now, we are kind of facing, you could say, a perfect storm of change happening in the geopolitical environment, but also change from climate, environmental change, and radical change also coming from the technological side. And all of that is coming together. So you need to anticipate different scenarios for what might happen and how you can mitigate certain risks, certain incidents, and how you counter certain events that are happening in your market, your environment. Yeah, for me, margin is a combination of two things. It's on the one side revenue and on the other side cost. Then you can indeed reduce your costs, so you need to do that. You need to look at the cost of your product embedded in the product. You need to look at the cost of your organization. You need to continuously drive that down, because if you don't do it and the competition is doing that, you weaken your competitive strength. But more fundamental in my view than driving down the cost is working on your revenue side. Because revenue is a representation of the value you bring to your customer and what they are willing to pay for that. So if you're able to bring more value to your customer based on true innovation, meaningful innovation, you drive up your revenue, and that will also drive up your margin. So for me, it's not just looking at cost.